Just when you think YouTube drama has peaked and you're done and you can go play Elden Ring and died 50,000 times, an old enemy approaches. And yes, I'm talking about Illuminati. About a month ago, I made a video called She's Finally Gone. She hasn't uploaded in 3 months. 4 months is coming up, completely gone from the internet, no Twitter, no Instagram, no nothing, until about 5 hours ago when Awesome Media, a former employee of Blair, and if I'm not mistaken, they dated before, and she was, you know, a not so good person. I'm gonna just leave it right there because I don't want to be sued for alleged slander. We're all gathering around the classroom, right? We got our snacks, right? We got our popcorn or candy, and he reveals some pretty crazy stuff about Illuminati. And if you end up enjoying this video, please consider subscribing. We're getting kind of close to 500,000, so you won't regret it. Anyways, let's just get right into it.
Blair, if you or your lawyers are watching this, I implore you to at least watch the outro, preferably before June 7th. We're here right now because Blair, owner of Pyramid Entertainment LLC, or better known as her public YouTube personality Illuminaughtii, is currently in the process of suing me, as well as other prior employees for defamation and other claims. This video, as well as its subsequent parts, will serve as a public record of exactly what is going on behind the scenes. Throughout these videos, I will actively be showing all and any evidence related to dismantling her claims against me, as well as the other parties she's involved in this misplaced legal crusade of hers. I am fully willing to submit this video and its subsequent parts to the courts as further evidence, as I am willing to stand by these words, as I'm treating this as though I'm speaking under oath. I am also not stating this to add an air of authority to my words, as Blair's legal team has previously proposed. I want the truth known.
Listen, as a YouTuber, once you start threatening people with lawsuits over drama that you started, that's when you lost the plot. Like, the only way I would ever consider suing someone if it's just 100% pure slander, like they're calling me EDP 444, crazy stuff that isn't true, just to get views, just to get attention. Yeah, you know, that warrants a slander lawsuit. But when you're in the wrong, like Blair is, you should own it and stop trying to silence people that want to speak up. Blair destroyed her career. It's beyond repair at this point. And I know a few days ago I said, the only person that could cancel you is you. And for the most part, that is true. But I think in Illuminati situation, she's cooked. No one would ever want to see her again. No one wants to hear her stupid ass voice. And for Blair to sue him and other people when these people are in the right, it blows my mind that she thinks she's able to get away with this and no one's going to say anything. And I think the worst part is her trying to silence people, not even address the situation head on her YouTube channel, just be like, I'm gonna stay quiet, look like a horrible person, and waste my money on these people. She hasn't made good YouTube money in like 8 months. This is 1,000% coming from either her savings or she's pulling money from the houses that she has. If she keeps this up, she's going to end up opening an OnlyFans and spreading them cheeks for like $6 with 50 cents. And I don't think anyone wants to see that.
These legal proceedings have been ongoing for the past 8 to 9 months at this point in time. If it wasn't for the assistance I received with the GoFundMe back in September, I would not have been able to mount a legal defense. Of the amount donated, GoFundMe takes a fee with each donation. This can be seen on screen here with this nice little chart breakdown they provide. At this point in time, which more information can be found as an update in the original GoFundMe, this lawsuit has cost over $40,000. I've been posting all of my legal invoices for full transparency, and more will be posted soon. The redacted information within them is information subject to attorney-client privilege, which also spells out my current legal strategy. This would be foolish to allow Blair's legal team access. This is why the redactions are as heavy as they are, as they include itemized lists of my lawyer's actions throughout the case's initial proceedings.
You know what? As much shit as the internet gets for being bad, for being toxic, it has its good moments. And moments like these show it. $40,000 in a lawsuit could ruin someone. And even if you have the money like that, it's ridiculous that she's forcing people, not only him, but other people, to pay lawyers, and everyone here knows how expensive that is. And I truly hope that Blair absolutely loses. She goes broke. She has to sell everything just to pay these guys back for the damages she's causing them, not only mentally, physically, and financially. And for a second, I felt like Law by Mike. And I will link this GoFundMe below in case you guys want to donate, because this is something that, once again, could ruin anyone. It's a ridiculous amount of money when you're just trying to speak up. She keeps wanting that information to be suppressed. It's been about 6 hours since the GoFundMe went live, and so far, it's raised almost $7,000 out of 10,000. So I'm glad it's going well. I'm sure Illuminati wasn't expecting this outcome, people to be supportive.
Blair's lawsuit, in my opinion, relies on the misconstruing of facts and utilizes a personally curated timeline, which she has constructed in order to gain the bare minimum standards of having this case proceed. Because I'm exhausted with the, in my opinion, legal shenanigans Blair is currently pulling, this video exists. We will be delving into that timeline and gutting it point by point, as both her lawyers and judge seem to be fully unaware that I am not the real cause of her pain and misery. Blair is. Blair's actions are the reason we are here.
Us media was like, yo, let's talk it out, drop the lawsuit, and everything will be back to normal. But Illuminati's ego is as big as she is, so she's not going to let this go. And she's trying to take everyone down with her. I get it. Everyone has an ego, right? I have it, right? I try to control it, but I definitely do have an ego. But in moments like these, where you're losing money, you gotta put your ego aside and think. You gotta be like, what would be smarter if I let it go, or if I just keep going, wasting resources, wasting more money? If you're smart, you would just settle. Her ego is as big as she is, so she's not going to let this go. The ship is going down, and she's trying her hardest to bring everyone else down with her.
If you're curious as to why I'm even offering Blair a potential settlement in the outro, that will be explained there, as there are numerous factors in my personal life that I've recently had to heavily consider and prioritize minimizing or even removing causes of stress. That being said, I have no issue, hesitations, or fears in connection to proceeding with this lawsuit. I am confident in the direction things are going, and I just want to offer a path to end this before we're stuck in this for years on end. As stated in my September update video, Blair and I dated, just in case this context is missing. It was never my goal to make any of this about relationship drama. However, despite the actual timeline of events which have occurred, Blair is trying to paint her entire downfall on YouTube as being nothing more than my actions towards her as a jealous ex. I'm not jealous towards your current partner, Blair, only sympathetic.
Yeah, this doesn't really surprise me coming from Blair. Yeah, you know, it's just my ex who's like obsessed with me. It's like, bitch, have you looked in the mirror? You're lucky you even have a partner. And I just hate how she's playing the victim. Oh, this guy, Us Media, my ex is so jealous of my new boyfriend that he wants to take me down. She always does this, and she's never in the wrong, guys. Like, it's all the haters and all the meanies. Not only do your videos absolutely suck and are like the most boring thing on the planet that make me fall asleep. When I want to fall asleep, I just put an Illuminati video, and that shit puts me to bed in like 3.5 seconds. I don't need my sleeping pills anymore, thanks to the Illuminati YouTube channel that's still up, providing banger after banger for falling asleep. Be realistic, no one wants you, okay? I don't even think Pokemon's down bad editor would sim for you, let alone date you. And my respect to Us Media for dealing with that for a few months.
Because again, Blair, in my opinion, is actively obfuscating the timeline in her lawsuit in an attempt to paint herself as a victim who did nothing to deserve the scrutiny delivered onto her. Blair, Monday, April 24th at 8:24 a.m. So I just saw your tweets, and now I understand why when I called you, you didn't answer. I'm going to take some time to formulate my thoughts, but ultimately, Oz, I hope you really do find your happiness in life. I hope you find your peace, your satisfaction, your perfect black cat, all of that. I'm not sure what you want from an outcome in this situation, but I guess I'll have to figure that out later. Blair, I just want you to realize you've caused pain. You've caused me pain. I don't care about the drama. I just want you to realize how much you've hurt me. I've been doing my best to hold everything in, for years now at this point. If you actually did read my thread, you would know what I want. Peace. I just want to be free. I just want to be able to breathe. I have read that you want peace. I thought we were doing better. I wish it could have been something we talked about on our own time instead of dogpiling. I'm left more confused than anything. Well, I assume you don't want to talk anymore. All I ever wanted was for you to realize you hurt me. Not just in the relationship, I do not care about that. You hurt me as a person to my very core. At some point, Blair, you need to see the pattern. Well, Oz, I cared about the relationship too. I cared about all of it. You hurt me as a person too, and ripped everything wide open today. And if doing this all to me helps you feel better, then that's okay. I'll take it. I'm sorry, Oz. I hope this helps you find your peace.
I hate this. I just hate how fake Illuminati is. Like, if you've seen other Illuminati videos that I've made or other content creators made, you know how aggressive she is. You know how vicious she is. She's speaking very proper just in case there's a lawsuit. And, well, you look at that. There has been. Started by you, Blair. So she's just trying to be professional and polite so you can't use these texts as evidence later on.
You're going to continue to drag my name through the mud. You're going to continue to be who you are. And that's okay. I just hope that you stop painting people as your weekly villain. It's your biggest flaw and it's always gotten you in the most trouble. It's what caused the most harm. Blair, I'm sorry I ripped everything wide open, but I never had the chance to heal. I never had the chance to feel peace. Instead, I went to therapy and have a PTSD diagnosis. Instead, I gave myself chemical burns because I was too scared to say no. I'm afraid of you, Blair. I'm getting a second opinion on the PTSD. I don't want it to be true and I don't trust Talkspace to that extent. What the hell are you talking about with chemical burns? And this purple portion here is Blair airing her mental health. I'm leaving this censored. I don't want to drag your name in the mud, which is why I'm going to you instead of Twitter or whatever. I would go to an actual doctor. Colorado is tightening down on telemedicine stuff, FYI. I'm working on it. Thanks for the heads up. I would rather talk to you in a phone call, in person, whatever. I would rather try to work on things and work out things over, I don't know, whatever else the other options are. I don't want either of us hurting. I know there is no band-aid solution, but I know talking helps. Just for some context, why I didn't take this is because Blair does have a habit of recording conversations. This is evident with the Madison situation from Cruel Happy Mind. I was fearful she would take my words out of context to suit her narrative.
Extremely smart. You cannot trust these hoes. These hoes are crazy. They will record your conversations and then they'll use it and spin it. And they're going to be like, so tell me about your mental health. How you've been? And then they're going to use that against you. And if she did it once, she's going to do it again. That's a pattern, and I'm glad he didn't fall for it. Once again, this is just Blair being more manipulative, trying to get this little game going on for her. If I could describe the situation with 2 words, it'll be despicable, it'll be disgusting, and fuck it, I'm at a third one, and abusive. All right? Yes, I just dropped the A word, abusive.
I need to see a real therapist first. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry you're hurting as well, I really am, but I need to start putting my needs first. I will put my needs first too. Good luck out there. Take care, please. Can't guarantee that, but I will be alive.
Oh my god. Okay. Like, if you want to go kill yourself, go kill yourself. Womp womp. Like, I just hate people that beg for attention like this. Take care, please. I can't guarantee that, but I will be alive. Okay? Too bad. Thanks, you have PTSD and other mental health issues, and you're trying to ruin me financially. Do you think I care if you're alive or not? Like, if someone ever came up to me with this corny ass text, I can't guarantee that, but I will be alive, I will block you and make fun of you. I might send you this meme right here. Okay, what do you want me to do about it? If you want to end my career and my life, do you actually think I care what you're going through? I don't. Skill issue, better luck next time, plus ratio, plus you fell off. And then she knows how bad this looks, so she's like, just so we're clear, that was a joke. Probably a bad one, but a joke. You just realized how stupid you looked.
And this was the last time I spoke to Blair. It is worth noting, I am the one who asked for space. I am the one who wanted nothing to do with her. She is the one who apologized and desperately sought out a rapid solution to remove my words from the internet. I finally said no. If Blair declines my offer in the outro, there will be more updates pertaining to this. To any questions beforehand regarding the new GoFundMe, if Blair does accept this offer, I will be refunding it in full, as I only plan to utilize that funding if she decides the lawsuit will be moving forward. Because of this, however, this does mean that for the next month, I'm on the hook for my own legal bills, and as of today, this is going to be a rough month, as this one's out of pocket, so it looks like it's the mini-wheats diet for me. The reason for this potential settlement offer is that I'm not thrilled at the idea of spending a majority of my 20s, possibly the next 2 years, stuck in legal litigation in opposition to Blair. I just want to be able to live my life. The stress from the lawsuit, the foreclosure, it feels nearly never ending, and I'm tired of waking up in the middle of the night stressed with chest pain and dread. It's not the only reason I'm considering this potential settlement agreement. We've had to deal with the heartbreak of a miscarriage throughout all of this. Its occurrence was unexpected, and because of the day-to-day stress of the lawsuit, we've been unable to process, heal, and move forward from this loss. We've had to shelve these emotions and push forward, and it's been hard on both of us, and I just want the opportunity to heal with my partner in peace, and which is why I'm even considering giving Blair this settle. I have no problem with continuing forward. I have no problem with continuing to pursue this until the end, as I do not fear the outcome of the case.
Very sorry to hear that. Being in your 20s is so interesting, as I am, right? I haven't hit unk status. Okay, I'm still not an uncle, but I'm in my 20s. You know, it's such an interesting period of your life because you're still low-key, kind of like a young adult, but at the same time, like the 30s are coming up. So it's like, am I still a young adult? Can I do dumb shit? Or should I start maturing? So it's a very interesting spot. Lawsuits are tiring. They're long. Not only is it draining your energy, but it's also draining your bank account. And that on top of that, what happened to him and his partner, if anything, it just makes Blair look absolutely horrible. The fact that this is going on and Illuminati keeps putting pressure on him and others is disgusting. I wouldn't even do this. My biggest op to my biggest hater, and I'm an extremely pity person. If you come after me, I will clown on you nonstop until I'm bored, okay? I will drop like 10 videos on your ass, but this is too far, and I can't even begin to imagine what this is like. I don't know if Alice Media is even watching this, but if you are, feel free to hit my DMs on Instagram or Twitter. She keeps getting greasier and worse by the day. I really hope the judge does the right thing, and with that said, I'll see you next time. Peace.